This is your book number 5, lesson number 3, part A, Ad-Darsu Salis. The very first thing, as usual, we have the vocabulary. Ijtama means meeting. Qissa means story. Prophet, Nabi, which is prophet. Thaniya, which is the second unit of time. And Usra is the family. Qa'a is the hall. Naja'a yanja'u is to pass an examination or to pass an exam or an assignment. Rasaba yarsubu, fail an examination. When you fail some examination, you'll say Rasaba yarsubu. And ja'izatun is prize, meaning a prize or something that you win after competing in some competition. So you're going to take a screenshot of that. That's also okay. These are some new words with the in your book was mentioned, which is some of them actually also have um, uh, their plurals mentioned over here. So ijtama, we already know it is meeting, and qissa we just learned, and qasas, which is will be the stories, meaning the plural of the qissa. Nabi is the prophet, and Anbiya we all know as the prophets. Ja'iza is prize, and Jawaiz is the prizes, the plural of that. Qa'atun is the hall, and qa'at is the halls. Usra, as I mentioned, is the family, and usr is the families. Thaniya is the second, meaning unit of time, and then sawan is plural, which is seconds. Naja'a, yanju is to succeed or to pass an exam. Rasaba, yarsubu, we already know, is to fail the exam. Okay, this is not very difficult, but I'm going to explain that afterwards. To understand what is written over here, so it's very important to pay attention to this. The i'rab of the sound masculine plural, we already know this, will be musallimuna, muhandisuna, mudarrisuna, falahuna, meaning the una, it is how the masculine plural will be for any of the nouns, right? We already know, for example, Muslim, when you'll do the masculine plural of that will become Muslimun. Muhandis will become Muhandisun, right? So una will become the ending of the uh, the regular form, which is the marfu form for any of the nouns. But when it is majroor or mansoob, then it will have an ina ending. It will not have an una ending, and I will explain why you will have ina and una in a second. So ina will have the ending. For example, kharaj al mudarrisuna, it is marfu, which is the regular form. The teachers went out. So the ending will be una. But when I'm saying ra'aytul mudarrisin, then it will become mansoob. I will explain why it is becoming mansoob in a second. But in both ways, when you have mansoob or you have majroor, the ending will be ina. It will be still plural. It will still be masculine, but the ending will actually become ina instead of una. I'll explain in a second, so don't worry about it, why it will be ina instead of una. Now, some examples at the bottom were mentioned. ذهب المهندسون إلى مكاتبهم. The engineers went to their offices. رأيت الفلاحين في الحقول. I saw the farmers in the fields. هذه بيوت المدرسين. These are the houses of the teachers. Now, to understand why same word, which is the plural, the masculine plural, why does it become ina and una sound is right here. So marfu is your nominative form, which is the regular form. Every time when you will actually convert a noun into masculine plural, the nominative form, which is the marfu, the regular form, will always be una form, right? So you always say mudarrisun, muhandisun, right? So that's how you will actually say it. Why? Because the subjects of the verbs are always marfu. So it will always take the una sound. So the subject of the verb over here was kharaja. So in that case, the marfu, the subject will always be marfu. Now, why does it become ra'aytul mudarrisin? I saw the teachers. Here, the mudarrisin is an object, and ra'aytu is the verb, which is the ra'aytu of the sentence is the verb. So object, when it is an object of the verb, then it will be in a mansoob form, meaning it is an ina form. Same thing will happen when you will actually have the majroor. For example, if you have ila, which is your preposition, anything which will come, the noun when it will come after the preposition, if it is in a plural form, it will take the ina sound, not the una sound. For example, I'm not going to say zahabtu ilal mudarrisun. I will say zahabtu ilal mudarrisin. Why? Because the rule calls for when you have a preposition, after the preposition, the plural masculine sound will be ina instead of una. So if you ever have a confusion, just go back to this slide and you will understand that the regular form will always be mudarrisun, but when it is an object of a verb, because now you're saying ra'aitu, so object of the verb will always have the ina sound, and same thing when you'll have the preposition, it will also take the ina sound, because anything that comes after ila, or anything that comes after fi, or any of these prepositions, anything that comes after preposition always becomes majroor. जी साहब
For the first two, there is a verb before both of like mudarisun. For
जी.
example, the first one is kharaj al mudarisun. The second one is also ra'ayt al mudarisun.
So now over here, in the second one, the object is the mudarrisin because it becomes maf'ul bih. The first one, it is the fa'il. Kharaj al mudarrisun. The teachers left or teachers went out. They are the fa'il. They are the ones that are going out. Right? So they are the fa'il. They are the ones performing the action. In the second one, you are not performing the action. Sorry, they are not performing the action. You are performing the action. So they are becoming the object.
Got it.
Right? So the first one, the
Yep,
action
got
is
it.
being performed by the teachers. In the second one, the action is being performed by you. So they are becoming the object instead of the subject. Make sense? Anybody has any confusion in this topic, by the way, so please ask me again. So I'll say it one more time. When I'm saying kharaj al mudarrisun, who is performing the action? The teachers, mudarrisun, are performing the action. Because they are performing the action, the plural will they will take the una sound. When I am performing the action, but they are, or meaning I am or somebody else is performing the action, but the noun is becoming an object, because in the second sentence, Rayatul Mudarrisin, they're not the subject, they are the object, right? So I am the one performing the action, they are the ones that are objects, so that's why it will convert into Mudarrisin instead of Mudarrisun. And the third one is very simple. Anything that comes after preposition, it will take the ina sound, because it is majroor. Any confusion? Okay. So let's go to the next one. The next rule, the numbers tis'un, ishrun, these numbers are called as uqud. Uqud, right? So they have the form of the sound masculine plural, just like we have mudarrisun, muhandisun, right? Imamun. So all of those will have the same sound. So the uqud, meaning the numbers ishrun, tis'un, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, right? All of these words are called as uqud. So anything 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, they're all called as uqud, and their sound will always be in a masculine plural form of the marfu, meaning the regular plural sound of masculine, meaning ishrun, tis'un, muhandisun, mudarrisun. So the same rule that applies to the masculine plural of any noun, that will be the same rule that will be applied to uqud, all of these letters. So couple of examples over here. Now, and the rule will become the same way that we apply the rule to the same rule that we apply to the plural that we just learned in the previous slides, meaning marfu, mansoob, and majroor. The same rule will also apply to these as well. So that's why this is mentioned in this part of the book, that when you'll have ishrun, tis'un, samanun, all of those will actually have the same rule applied depending on if they are marfu, majroor, or mansoob, right? So the same rule that we applied in this slide over here, the same thing will apply over here. When they are the subject, they will remain in the regular form, right? When they are the object, then they will be in the mansoob form, meaning they will actually take the the ina sound. When they are also majroor, they will also take the ina sound. So exact same rule that we apply to the masculine plural, depending on marfu, majroor or mansoob, meaning the subject, object, or the preposition. Same rule will apply to these uqud as well. And the some couple of examples are mentioned over here. Fil fasli ishruna taliban, there are 20 students in the class. Qara'atu Ishrina kitaban. I read 20 books. Now the books are becoming the object. I am the one performing the action. Ishtaraytuhu bi Ishrina riyalan. I bought it for, because I'm saying who, Ishtaraytuhu. I bought it for 20 riyals, because the who is the reason behind the whole change. And now it's gonna become the ina sound as well, because it's now becoming a majroor. Here are some examples. This is some examples of how you will actually write the letters, so the numbers between 21 to 30. So previously we learned the numbers 21 to 30 in a masculine format. So if you look on your left hand side, this left hand side, I put a table over here. واحد وعشرون اثنان وعشرون ثلاثة وعشرون أربعة وعشرون خمسة وعشرون. These are the muzakkar. These are the masculine form of the numbers 21 to 30. Today we are learning how you will say the exact same thing in the muannas form, which is the feminine form. So for example, wahid wa ishrun will become ihda wa ishrun. By the way, it can also be called as wahidatun wa ishrun. But most common way to say in a muannas form, when you're using a muannas noun, meaning a feminine noun, then you will say ihda wa ishrun, isnatan wa ishrun, salasu wa ishrun. And we always remember that what happens when you start from number 3 or number 23 and you go all the way to up to number 29, you know that the rule completely changes. It becomes the opposite, right? So then now on the right hand side, you can see that this is now taking the first letter, is becoming the masculine word. The actual letter is masculine. So ثلاثة وعشرون أربعة وعشرون خمسة وعشرون ستة وعشرون. On the masculine side, even though the whole word actually is muzakkar, which is the masculine form, but the first letter will always be in the feminine form. You can see that there is a ta marbuta. Even though all of these from 23 to 29, they're all overall, the whole combination of the word actually is a masculine word. However, the first letter will actually be the feminine letter. And why it is? Because this is what the Arabic people who wrote Arabic actually wanted to do it. So there is no other reason behind it. So a couple of examples over here. 21, the first part, wahid will become ihda. For example, wahidun wa ishrun taliban, ihda wa ishruna talibatan. So you can see that the part over here is wahid and over here is ihda. This is the only change that is happening. But for number 22, the ithnan will actually become ithnatan. Number 23 to 29, you can see that the rule completely changes, right? So, salasatun wa ishrun taliban, and the feminine, the letter will actually have salasun wa ishrun talibatan. Okay, couple of notes over here. La akaltu wala sharibtu. I neither ate nor drank. La qara'a wala kataba. He neither read nor wrote. Now to convey this whole concept of neither or nor, the negative particle la is used with the madi instead of ma. So I'm not gonna say la qara'a ma kataba or ma qara'a ma kataba. I'm gonna use la. This is just a simple rule that when I'm saying neither or nor, I will not use the word ma whatsoever at all. The last part, Muwatta lil Imam Malik, al Muwatta by Imam Malik, Lisanul Arabi li Ibn Munzur, in this example, the is used to refer. Okay, yeah. So this is simply the referring, whenever you will actually read a book, you will actually see the word li, which is to refer to the author of the book, and it is translated by the word li. So overall, by, whenever you say by, the by will actually be Li. So same example that we have used previously. Whenever you have say Li, Li means owned by or done by. Brother Ahmad, you have a question?
So on the fourth principle, when we say لا أكلت ولا شربت, so this is only permissible if you're saying two things, like you're
That is
negating two
correct.
things.
Only in the neither or nor case. Otherwise, you can't do this.
So you can't say ما أكلت ولا شربت. You
Correct.
can't say that.
That is
No.
correct. I'll explain one more time that whenever you have to say neither or nor, right? Meaning that you have to say, in that case, the way you were saying is that you're using two words, but when you have to say neither or nor, only at that time you can say it like this. Otherwise, it will be incorrect translation. And Lee over here, this was simply to explain. By the way, this was cut off. This bottom part over here that you see, which is cut off, it means by. So we already know Lee means owned by, done by. So in this case, you know, this simply means by. So if I ask any one of you, what does the word lillahi means? What does the word lillahi means? Anybody can tell me?
For for Allah, by Allah.
Say that one more time.
It's for
Anybody else?
or belongs to him actually. Sorry.
Yeah, belongs to. So word the belongs to is real translation of the word li. When you say li, li means belongs to. In this case, when you're saying li, Lisanul Arab ibn al-Manzur, this actually means that this is the author, meaning it is written by that author. So same
Mhm.
concept, but the word can be used in different ways. Okay, so the first exercise for today, simple exercise, not too difficult. Okay. So we'll do this half and half because we know to do like because there are only two over here today. So we'll do half and half. So the first four sentences will be done between brother Hafiz Muhammad Usama and brother Abdullah Saeed. The second part, which is one, two, three, six sentences, these six will be done between sister Naila and sister Mehreen. So brother Usama, Hafiz Muhammad Usama, you are student number one, and brother Abdullah Saeed, you are student number two.
Jafar, أين المدرسون? Jafar, where is the teacher? Uh,
Somebody one more
لا
time. Say it one more time.
sorry, Jafar, أين المدرسون? Where are the teachers?
Good.
لا دخلوا الفصول ولا هم في الغرفة المدرسين. They did not enter into the classrooms, and neither are they in the teacher's room.
Very good.
Yeah. Okay. أظن أنهم في اجتماع. Okay. أظن I think أنهم في اجتماع, they are in a meeting.
Very good.
Mm. أرأيت المدرسين الجدد. Have you seen the new teachers?
Yeah. Now you see over here what happened when you say Ara'aita. Instead of saying
Mm.
Ara'aita al-Mudarrisun, you're saying Ara'aita al-Mudarrisin. Why? Because teachers are the object.
Okay.
Very good.
Mm.
Jafar, أجاء مدرسون جدد. Did the new teachers come?
نعم, yes. جاء 5 مدرسين جدد. 5 new teachers came. Okay. رأيت أحدهم في المكتبة قبل قليل. اسمه أم، حسين بن حسن بن حسين بن الحسن. So نعم جاء 5 new teachers came. I saw one of them in the library. His name is Hussein Bun al Hassan.
I saw one of them in the library a little while ago. Qabla
Oh,
qalil.
okay.
Missed that word.
نعم. Okay. A little while ago. نعم. And
Five.
his name is Hussein Bun Hassan.
That calls for 5 push-ups, brother Abdullah Said. If you missed 2 words.
Okay.
So, there's one more sentence, by the way, in the same part. Yadkhulu ahad
Oh, يدخل أحد المدرسين جدد. So one of the teachers just entered. One of the new teachers just entered.
Excellent work. Sister Naila, you're student number 1, and Sister Mehreen, you're student number 2 for the next 6 sentences. Oh my God, these are easy ones.
So I'm teacher or I'm student?
You're student.
Okay.
Sister Naila is the teacher.
Sorry, it's Al-Mudarrisu. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Still
Peace be up. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, please.
I have to
Yes,
translate on the other one too. Yadkhulu ahadu. That's what you're saying?
No, you just have to say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Translate this part.
Okay. Peace be upon you and blessing. I always forget the meaning of this. We just
Peace and the blessings of
bless.
Allah be upon you.
Yeah, peace and the blessing of Allah be upon you. Thank you.
At-Tulab students, wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Peace and blessings be upon you too. Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaba ya ustaz. Welcome, O teacher.
Okay. Al-Mudarrisu ashkurukum ya ikhwan. Uh, I thank you, all my brothers. Oh,
Very good.
brothers. Come Taliban fi faslikum hadha. How many students are in the class, in your class, in your class today? No, not today.
In this class.
In this class, okay.
Umr fihi arbaun Taliban. 40 students are in it.
المدرس ولكنني أرى خمسة وثلاثين طالبا فقط. ولكنني but أرى I saw ثلاثين. Okay, 33 I think. No, it's a 35. Only 35 student.
Very good.
فأين الآخرون? Where are the others?
Excellent.
Umr hum ghaibun al-yawm. They are absent today.
Excellent work. Here's the translation for all of these. Right. So the next one. So index 1, same thing we'll do. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do the 6 between the two of you, and then we'll do the last 4 or 5 between the other two. So the first 6 sentences will be done between Brother Umar NDI and Brother Ahmed Keen. So Brother Umar NDI, you are student number 1.
أي 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 كتاب
تقرؤون.
تقرؤون. Which book
One second.
are you? Which book are you?
Just a question for everybody. Anybody else getting disconnected from the Zoom meeting because Sister Ahmed is having issues?
Yeah, no, not for me.
No, Bilal bhai.
Okay.
Brother Ahmed?
Question though. So when we start by saying a, which means which, we say ayya kitabin, right? With a fatha.
That will be ayya kitabin taqra'un, yes.
Yeah, okay. That's منصوب. نعم. عدنان نقرأ هذا الكتاب. اسمه قصص النبيين صح قصص النبيين قصص الأنبياء no we read this book is called the stories of the prophets. It's called قصص النبيين no
Yeah, that's fine.
لمن هو? Why is that?
Not really. It's hua. So basically the word, this sentence will mean who is the author. But this is what he's really saying.
because
Who
that's the
is it?
context no.
Yeah, like it's not, it's the word by word translation is something else, but the way the teacher is asking this question is really asking who is the author.
نعم عدنان هو لفضيلة الشيخ أبي الحسن الندوي رحمه الله. I forgot to translate. Who it is for the Arabs say fadila a lot, so it's
Esteemed
esteemed
or
exactly. Yeah, exactly esteemed. Well, it is esteemed Sheikh. I mean,
Sheikh
Sheikh
is
has
Sheikh.
multiple meanings.
Sheikh is Sheikh.
Yeah,
That's fine.
just say Sheikh. Yeah, Sheikh Abil Hassan al-Nadawi, rahimahullah.
Very interesting enough for Sheikh Hassan Nadwi, there is a book that he actually wrote, which I'm going to tell you once you have completed, your all 8 books. There is a very beautiful book that he actually wrote for the beginners, people that actually are beginning to read Arabic language. So he wrote actually a book on that. And that book is available online as well, I think $10-15. So that book is entirely written in Arabic, but it is only for people that actually are beginners of the Arabic language and have completed at least these 8 books. So when you read it, it makes it much more easier for you to start reading Arabic text only. But we will not do this right now. We will only do this after these 8 books are completed.
And
So
it's a really easy book too.
yeah. So it's a beginner kind of a book for people to start reading Arabic text. Okay.
كم صفحة قرأتم فيه? How many pages did you read in it?
جعفر قرأنا 53 صفحة. We read 53 pages. 53 pages. Yeah.
Very good, very good. Okay, that's a bit for you guys. Now the next one where we start from Adnan, we'll start with Sister Azumi. And who else can do this? And Abdul Rahman. So Sister Azumi, you're next. Start with Adnan.
Adnan, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let me see. I want to broaden it so I can see it well.
That's okay. Al-Kitabu fihi tis'una.
Al-Kitabu fihi tis'una safhatan. In the book, you have 90 pages. Qara'na minha salasan wa hamsina safhatun. Fabakiya sab'un wa salasuna safhatan. Qara'na, we read 53 pages, and then Fabakiya, remaining 37 pages.
Now do this one more time.
Al-Kitabu fihi tis'una safhatun. In the book, we have the book has 90 pages. Tis'una safhatan, 90 pages. Qara'na minha salasan wa hamsina safhatan. Fabakiya sab'un salasuna safhatan. We have read from it 53 pages, 53 pages, and it remaining 37 pages.
Okay, Abdurrahman.
Okay, بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. نقرأ هذا الكتاب اسمه قصص النبيين.
What? No. You have to do Harun. Start from
No.
Harun.
Okay. ما أجمل حقيتك يا أستاذ بكم اشتريتها. What a beautiful building, oh Ustaz.
No, it's not a building.
It's not a building.
What is Hakiba?
حقيبة.
Yeah. It's a bag.
What beautiful bag, oh Ustaz. From
What a beautiful bag you have, oh Ustaz, because it is Hakibatak. Hakibatak, right? So
what a
it's a ka in the
beautiful.
end. So it will becomes your bag.
Okay. What a beautiful bag of yours, oh Ustaz. From
Bikamish taraytaha. Translate Bikamish taraytaha.
بكم اشتريتها.
You know what it means?
No.
Okay, it means how much did you buy it for?
What a beautiful bag of yours, oh Ustaz. How much did you buy it for?
Good. Sister Azumi, go ahead.
Okay. المدرس اشتريتها بثمانين ريالا. I bought it for 80 riyals.
Abdurrahman, keep going.
أنا اشتريت مثلها ب70 ريال.
Riyalan.
ريالا. So اشتريتها as buy. So I bought the bag for 1 real.
It is Sabu'een. So I bought one like this for 70 riyals.
I bought one of this for 70 reals.
Sister Azumi.
أمر أنا اشتريت حقيبة أصغر منها ب60 ريالا. I bought a smaller bag than that for 60 riyal.
Very good. You just have to make one quick correction. I wrote something incorrectly. It is a translation for all of these. Okay. So the next exercise, the first thing we will do in this exercise, Brother Ahmed, you had a question.
Yeah, about and Harun. ما أجمل حقيبتك يا أستاذ بكم اشتريتها. For the ما أجمل حقيبتك is حقيبة is supposed to be with a فتحة on the تاء مربوطة or تاء مفتوحة, or it's supposed to be ضمة, or حقيبتك أو حقيبتك.
It is Hakibatak.
So we say ما أجمل with a فتحة, and then we also say حقيبتك,
That is
even
correct.
though that is the subject.
That is correct.
Okay.
Okay, next exercise. We will simply answer these questions. That's all we have to do. And first, of course, we'll translate these. So we'll go back to Brother Hafiz Muhammad Osama and Brother Abdullah Said. Hafiz Muhammad Osama, you'll do number 1, 2, 3. And Brother Abdullah Said, you'll do number 4, 5, and 6. First class, translate these and then I'm gonna give you the answer in English, or if you know if you remember the answer based on the conversation, then answer it yourself. First, translate these sentences.
كم مدرسا جديدا جاء. How many new students came?
So how many?
New teachers came. Sorry, what that?
Both eyes have to be open today.
Both are open. Come, I have 1, 2, 3, right?
Ji.
كم طالبا وجد المدرس في الفصل. How many students كم طالبا وجد المدرس. How many students and وجد would be found.
Find. Yes, that's correct.
How many students find the teachers in the class?
No, so how many teachers, how many student teacher found in the class?
How many students teachers found in the class? Okay.
I mean, how many students did the teacher find in the class? Meaning, because when remember, if the conversation was teacher came and there were 40 students, they said, okay, we are 40. And he said, but I
Yep.
only see 35 students. Where are the other ones? So that's what he's really saying over here. How many students the teachers find in the class?
Okay. limanil kitabu. Whose book is this? Or
Who wrote the book?
who wrote the book? Qasasun Nabiyyin. And now do I have to answer those first?
One quick second. Let's have Badr Abdullah Said finish the rest of them and then we'll
Okay.
go. And for the number 3 for everybody, remember the last part we said in Qawaid, the li means belongs to or who wrote the book, right? Or who is the author of the book. That's why limanil kitab, right? So who is the author of the book?
كم صفحة فيه? How many pages are in it? كم صفحة قرأ طلاب طلاب? How many pages did the students read? بكم اشترى المدرس الحقيبة. How much did the mudaris buy his bag? How much did the teacher buy his bag for?
Very good. So Sami, we'll go back to the first one. Kam mudarrisan jadidan ja'a. How many new teachers came? So the answer is 5 new teachers came. 5 new teachers came.
خمسة مدرسا جديدا جاء.
Your word by word translation is correct, but the construction is not. So the way to say this will be ja'a khamsatan mudarrisin ja'a judud, because you have to remember that over here the mudarrisin are the object. So ja'a khamsatan mudarrisin judud. So that's how the whole sentence will be. Your overall thought was correct, but the construction was not. Okay, so the next one is Kam Taliban wajadal mudarrisu fil fasl. How many students did the teacher find in the class? And the answer is he found 35 students.
So it would be وجد المدرس في الفصل خمسة ثلاثون طالبا.
25
25
35
35
25
20 yeah 35.
Very good. Next one is Liman al Kitabu Qisasul Nabiyyin. Who's the author? And you just have to say it is by esteemed Sheikh Arbul Hasan Nadwi.
Sheikh حسن هو شيخ حسن الندوي لمن الكتاب.
Because only difference will be your answer is correct. The only difference is because it is saying liminal kitab, you also have to add li somewhere, right? Because you have to say that it is by Sheikh Hassan al-Nadwi. So all you
It
have to
would
say
be
this.
هو شيخ حسن الندوي لمن الكتاب.
It will be huwa li fadila Huwa li fadila. If you, as long as you add li before any of these words, this is okay. So huwa li fadila is the Sheikh Abi Hassan al-Nadwi rahmatullah. Okay, so the next one comes safhatan fih, and how many pages are in it? And the answer is it has 90 pages. It has 90 pages.
That's not a page. Okay. Fi, no, I would say fihi
Yes, very good.
sab'ina safhatan.
5 more push-ups, Abdullah Said.
What did I do?
It is 90. What is the word? What does word
I
9
said,
means?
oh, tis'ina.
Tis'una safhatan.
Oh, tis'una safhatan. That's okay. Tis'una safhatan. Okay.
Next one is kam safhatan qaratul lab. How many pages did the students read? You can say they read 53 pages.
So, قرأتن
Qara'u.
قرأوا 53 صفحة.
Very good. The next one is بكم اشترى المدرس الحقيبة. How much did you buy the bag for? And you say he bought it for 80 riyals.
Can I say اشتريته
اشتراها.
أو اشتراها 80 ريالا.
But because it is for 80 riyals, you have to say
okay.
B
okay.
samanina riyal. Very
نعم ب80 ريالا.
excellent work.
Okay.
And I have to make one correction also. Okay. Share my screen again. Made the correction while you were giving the answer. Okay. Here's the translation for all of those questions as well as the answer to the same slide. Okay. So the next exercise is simply translate these. However, there is the reason why we are seeing this slide, because we're talking about Jamal Mudhakkar Salim, sound masculine plural, the regular sound of the plural, okay, the regular sound of the plural, and we already know what is it. It will be mudarrisun, muhandisun, mujtahidun, muslimun, right, or Pakistaniyun, right? All of these words are mentioned over here because these are the regular sound of the masculine sound, right? This is why you see on the left hand side added the regular sound is Muslim, meaning the noun is Muslim, and then the marfu sound of the regular sound of the plural will be Muslimun, and mansoob or majroor will be Muslimin, right? Muallim will be Muallimun, and then the majroor and mansoob will be Muallimin. Now I'm going to ask the question other than brother Hafiz Muhammad Osama, because he's the one who asked the question. Who can tell me when do we change the Muslimun into Muslimin? There are two reasons we learned in the beginning. When we can change from Muslimun into Muslimin, what are those two reasons? And don't tell me it is Mansoob or Majroor, okay? I'm going to ask why it is changing. Anybody can tell me the reasoning behind it? When does it change from Muslimin instead of Muslimun?
When there is a preposition before that.
That's very good. That's one of the reasons. Second one?
And when it is also the object.
When it is the object. So give me an example in English that when it is an object.
I saw a cow.
I saw a car. No, but it's a car is like not a plural.
Oh, okay, I saw cars.
Or you can say I saw teachers. That's also
Okay,
easy, right? I
teachers.
saw the teachers. So that's
Yes.
easier. Very good. So
Okay.
because I'm the one seeing it, I'm the fa'il, right? So then the object, which is maf'ul bih, so the object will become the Muslimin, right? But when the subject itself is in plural, meaning the teachers went out, this is an example. So kharaj al mudarrisun. So the teachers are the subject, right? So when it is subject, it is Muslimun. When it is an object, it is Muslimin. Or if there is a preposition before the the plural noun, which is, it will be ilal muslimin, ilal mudarrisin, right? Ilal maktibin. So all of those will actually become a ina sound instead of an una sound. So that's an example that I gave you on the left hand side. Now we will only translate these sentences on the right hand side. So who was next? Abdullah Saeed and so Sister Naila, if you can do number 1, 2, 3, and Sister Mehreen, if you can do number 4, 5, and 6. Translate the sentences only.
Al-Mudarrisuna fil Fusuli. The teachers are in the classrooms. Ain al-Muhandisuna, where are the engineers? Haulai Tullabun Mushtahiduna. There are these students are hardworking. These are hardworking students.
Okay, Sister Mehreen, number 4, 5, and 6 for you.
Aina Ahmadun wa Abbasun wa Yasir. Where are Ahmad and Abbas and Yasir? Hum ghaibuna munzun usbun. Ain. They are absent. Munzu usbun. They are absent this week.
No, usbu'in.
Usbu'in. They are absent. Usbu'in. I know usbu is week. They are absent.
Because it is ain, what will happen?
It's plural of the week. They are absent for weeks.
For 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks, okay. Yeah. Ya'budul Muslimun Allah. Muslims worship Allah.
Very good.
Ha'ulai tulabu hunud wa ulaika Pakistaninuna. Pakistan. Niyun. These students are from India and those students are from Pakistan.
So these students are Indian and those students are Pakistani.
Pakistani.
I don't know how many of you, by the way, heard that news about there's a thing about H-1B visa nowadays that just happened last night. So anybody who knows or is part of that, I mean, it's a big thing.
Yeah, I heard it's $100,000.
Yeah, they used to charge $1,500 for H-1B visa holders to give them a visa. Now the President Trump has signed that they're going to charge $100,000 for one H-1B visa. It's crazy.
It means it will never happen.
It basically means that they don't want anybody else coming in the country.
Exactly.
It's really bad. Anyways, I don't know how they will survive without all of those people from outside of this world, outside of the United States. But anyways.
So is that for workers only or to come here and work?
So when for H-1B workers, yes.
Oh, okay.
Not good.
I mean,
I think it would be same for any renewal.
Yeah, just again, it's just not good at all.
But Canada will make it free. Don't worry.
If they have jobs.
That's the thing now.
That's the problem. Okay. Here's the translation for all of these. All right. Last exercise. I think this is the last one. This is very, very easy. Extremely simple exercise. So who's the next? Was it Sister Azumi? Your turn, right? So Sister Azumi, this is, you will do 1, 2, 3, 4. And Brother Amar NDI, you will do 5, 6, and 7, 8. All you have to do is do the plural of these words, but in the marfu form, regular form. So the regular form you have to, and then you have to translate as well.
Okay. So Bismillah. Muslimuna.
Mudarris, where are you going Muslim? You have to start from
Mudarrisuna. Teachers. Mohandisuna, engineers, Muslimuna, Muslims, Kafirun, and then disbelievers.
Very good. Brother Umar NDI. Brother Umar NDI, this is your turn. Start from Ghaib. Brother Umar NDI, you're muted still. Okay. So, okay, go ahead. I saw you unmuted yourself. Go ahead, Brother Umar NDI. You can unmute again.
Ibuna.
Very good. Translate. What is ghaibun? First, what does the ghaibun means? It means absent.
Absent.
And ghaibun means absentees.
Absentees. Mujtahiduna. Mujtahid. Some type of believers.
Hardworking.
Hardworking. Mu'minuna. Believers. Salihuna. Is it believers as well? Salihun.
It is, yeah, it is, but will be, you can say it like yes, but the real way to translate is righteous ones. The righteous, the people who are righteous. And here is the translation for all of these. And this is not the end, by the way, so we'll still continue. This is the last exercise. Oh, by the way, there is a quiz afterwards, so be ready for this. So pay a lot of attention to this. A lot of attention to this, because there is a quiz right after this. So, Sister Amina Zaid, are you able to unmute yourself? And try saying something because we can't hear you. And it could be because if you go into your screen and select the microphone, and maybe the incorrect microphone is selected sometimes, because Zoom, sometimes when you change from one meeting to other, it selects the incorrect microphone. So if you can go into the audio with the microphone sign and then see if the correct microphone is being selected.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. Excellent.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, all you
It
have to
was
do
the
is,
headphones, I guess.
it is extremely easy. All you have to do is just simply translate all of these that you see, even though it's super simple because the number is already written on it.
Okay. 20 طالبا أو طالبة 20 students.
Mhm.
30 طالبة 30 students. 40 طالبة 40 students. 50 طالبا or طالبة 50 students. 60 طالبا or طالبة, it's 60 students. 70 طالبا 70 students. 80 طالبا 80 students. 90 طالبا 90 students.
Okay, and what are these numbers called? 20, 30, 40, 50, what are these numbers called?
What do you mean?
So there is a specific term used in Arabic for these words. What are they called?
Oh, I might have been disconnected when you explained that.
No worries. Anybody else can tell me? Uqud. So these are called as uqud. Uqud are these words. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and these are uqud. Now, Sister Ramana said, what would be the translation for the number 100? How will you say 100 in Arabic?
Mia?
Mia. Very good. Excellent work. Okay. Here's the translation for all of these. Whew. 1 second. I have to make one quick correction. I have the slide from the previous session. Still copied here. Okay. Now we'll do the quiz, and I will ask this question one person at a time. So please pay a lot of attention to this, okay? If we have to say, and Sister Amina Zaid will start from you, and then I'll go one at a time. So one question for one person only. How do you say 50 students female in Arabic?
خمسون طالبة.
Very good. Okay, so the next one is for Sister Mehreen. Sister Mehreen, what is this? Or how do you say 80 students male in Arabic?
80 طالبا.
Excellent work. Sister Azumi, translate this Arbaun Taliban into English. Sister Azumi. Okay, Brother Abdullah said you're already unmuted, so answer the question number 3.
40 students.
Excellent. Okay. Brother Hafiz Muhammad Osama, answer the question number 4.
70.
Sorry, one more time, Sambai.
Sorry, 90.
Okay.
So 90.
Okay. Number 5 is for Brother Ahmed.
30 طالبا.
Excellent work.
No.
That's okay. Brother Morandia, number 6 is for you.
60 طالبون 60 students.
Excellent work. Okay, last question is for Sister Naila. Just answer the question number 7.
70 طالبا. طالبا. أو female, sorry, طالبة. 70 طالبة.
Very good. Excellent work. And here's the answer for all of these questions. Now, in this lesson, for lesson number 3, you will not have any translation exercise this week. We will actually do this when we complete the lesson. So this week, you will only have the lesson number 2 quiz, which I will post shortly, and I'm going to send a message afterwards as well. And once you have that, then you can actually go ahead and then do the lesson number 2 quiz on Quizlet. You already saw the link in there. And at the same time, secondly, the quiz for this lesson number 3, we will actually do this next week. That way, when we have the whole lesson completed, I will take all the words from the entire lesson and then make the quiz afterwards. Nowadays, by the way, it's much more easier for me. But I do this, I just take a PDF of that entire thing. Quizlet allows me to be able to upload that entire file. Before, it used to be horrible. I used to like copy and paste one word for English and one word for Arabic and then do all of the quiz. But now they have a tool where I can upload the entire PDF file to make it easier for me. So inshallah, this is where we will actually end our lesson today. And again, just do the exercise for the when you have the quiz available, just do the Quizlet on quiz. And then next week we will do the quiz for lesson number 3. If you have any questions, please do reach out to me. And again, apologize for not uploading the slides for the previous lesson earlier. I'm going to inshallah make sure that before I get up, I have a habit of doing certain things one at a time. And for some reason, I missed that habit of, even though slides were already created, I just didn't upload the PDF, and send it to you guys. So last night I was able to do this. So I apologize for that. Inshallah, I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible the moment I finish this session today. And then I'm going to, inshallah, upload the quiz as well for lesson number 2. If you have any questions, please do reach out to me directly via WhatsApp. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.